The moment you thought they finally changed was actually the moment you were being pulled back in. Think about it. How many times did things suddenly feel calm, almost perfect, right when you were about to give up? How many times did you say to yourself, maybe this time it's real? And then, out of nowhere, it all flipped again? That's not growth. That's timing. Because when this kind of person changes, they're not changing for you. They're changing the version of themselves that keeps you attached. It's not transformation, it's adjustment. Pay attention to the pattern. The kindness shows up just enough to keep hope alive. The warmth appears right when you're emotionally exhausted. It feels genuine, and that's exactly why it works. But if it were real change, it wouldn't disappear the second things get uncomfortable. So ask yourself honestly, does it last or does it reset? Here's what most people don't realize at first. You weren't experiencing different personalities. You were experiencing different masks. One for when they need you close, another for when they want control, and a completely different one for the outside world. And behind all of that, the core stays the same. No real accountability, no consistent empathy, no stable effort to build something mutual, because that would require looking inward. And that's the one place they avoid. Instead, they study what works on you. They notice what keeps you engaged. If being kind gets your trust, they'll be kind. If distance makes you chase, they'll pull away. It's not connection, it's calculation. And the moment you start setting boundaries, everything shifts. Have you noticed that? The second you say, this isn't okay, the energy changes. Maybe they go cold. Maybe they disappear. Maybe they flip the story. Why? Because boundaries interrupt control, and control is the foundation of the dynamic. Now here's where it gets even more revealing. Right when you begin to heal, when you're finally finding peace, rebuilding your energy, feeling like yourself again, they suddenly show up. Coincidence? Or do they sense you're no longer available in the same way? That's what people call being pulled back in. Not because they've changed, but because your value is rising again. And this is the part that stings, but also sets you free. If someone only treats you well in moments, but not in patterns, it's not real change. It's a cycle. You weren't asking for too much. You were asking the wrong person. Because real change doesn't vanish when it's tested. Real care doesn't come with confusion. Real connection doesn't leave you questioning your worth. So the next time you feel that sudden shift, the unexpected kindness, the temporary peace, pause and ask yourself, is this consistent or is this familiar? Because once you see the pattern clearly, you stop chasing moments and start choosing stability. And that's where everything begins to change for you. If this made you pause and think, stay with this energy. There's more clarity waiting for you here. Like, subscribe and keep watching TF, because the more you understand this, the less power it has over you. And just a gentle reminder, this content is for awareness and personal growth. It's not about labeling anyone, but about recognizing patterns so you can make healthier choices for yourself.